Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders, this is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Bravery Studios, Cliff, New Jersey. I am Darth Messiah, the Dark Side Savior, always and forever on his worst behavior. Mr. DM, find me in your mama's DMs. Why? Because I'm trying to give your mama a baby, nobody can stop me. Versace. And the OG, the triple OG of the Ultra Heelz.
You already know who it is. I'm sorry. Let me breathe in. Let me take in this air. It's your boy Alex, the motherfucking Hill, a.k.a. Stan Lee, a.k.a. the Fuck the Revival, and now fuck them. It's the Fuck the Listen Man group for now and forever. It's also the nigga that beat the girl in the cripple crossface. Have our ass run into a crossface. You get what I'm saying?
Facts. And he doesn't always push buttons, but when he do, he pushes all the buttons. Mr. Gnarly Marv.
What up? Welcome back, guys. Ultra Heelz is in the building. Yeah. Bravery up.
How you living, Gnarly Marv?
Doing good, man. Had a good week. Had a chill week. Not nothing crazy, but also nothing stressful. So I'm doing good.
Yeah. How's it going down there in North Carolina, Alex?
You know me. It's October and it's like 90-degree weather down here. I hate this shit.
Bruh, it's 45 and windy.
First of all, a tropical storm passed through here yesterday. That morning I got up, it was dark. By 7 o'clock, it was light raining. By 9:40, it was pouring. By 12, it was super windy. By 1:30, it looked like there was never a storm. Like this was a summer day the whole rest of the day.
Yo, it went winter. We didn't get fall. It went from summer to winter in 2 days.
Nigga, we got spring, summer. We got spring, autumn. Then we got the fall, full winter, and then summer, all in the same day.
Mm. Yeah. By some miracle, I forgot to wear a hat today.
Yeah, I knew something was different. I fucking knew something was different.
Yeah, but conveniently,
you look a little light.
Yeah.
Conveniently, I got a haircut, so I'm not ashamed to show my hair, even though my headline's fucked up. But that's genetics. I blame my mom's side of the family.
You got the Vegeta in you.
Yeah, no, I blame my mom's side of the family because on my dad's side of the family, all the men have full heads of hair with a hairline into their 60s. On my mom's side of the family, all the men start balding when they hit puberty.
Damn.
Like all my cousins that are my age, they're like back here, way back.
Damn, that's rough.
Or they just shave it bald.
That's rough.
It was me and my one cousin Jonathan. We were the only ones that had like intact hairlines. And like 2 years ago, my shit just started moonwalking. But what can we do about it?
Yeah, I made my peace with my hairline. We was at war for a while. Yo, we got the commission in the building, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Tonight, the Ultra Heelz Podcast proudly brings to you Commissioner Kelvin. Yeah, whoa,
facts,
what's my
facts,
sound
facts.
bites like? Come on, sound bites, don't mess up on me. Let's go.
Oh, my other gripe this week. So as you see, I ordered a Hurt Business shirt, but apparently WWE changed the type of t-shirt they use, and this is that like super thin t-shirt, and it's like super tight. So this 2X is really a medium.
Oh
no.
Yeah, they got cheap with their shirts. So
So what you're saying is, you bought a Bobby Lashley Hurt Business shirt and you got the Bobby Lashley TV size.
Yes.
Damn.
That's exactly. Basically, this is like a pro wrestling tee now because their shirts suck. Even when you pay extra for the premium shirt, it's still a crappy shirt, like material wise.
That's stupid.
Hey man, they try their best.
Cause like the old WWE shirt, they were like the Hanes
like
beefy tee. Say that again.
How many t-shirts do pro wrestling tees sell in a day?
Probably
they sell more t-shirts than WWE do in regular.
Yeah, probably a few thousand.
Yeah, them motherfuckers on the Chinese backlot buying them bitches in bulk.
Word.
Yeah. Oh, but that's the funny thing. Like I wear like plain t-shirts for like undershirts at work. I ordered a box of Hanes beefy tees for like $12 on Amazon. So
$12 is too expensive when you're making mass production.
yeah,
You gotta have that 10-cent shirt. The little Chinese kid sews together. That's how it's made, man.
I know.
He's dreaming about Pokemon while sewing your shirt together.
Word.
Pokemon. Gotta catch him. Oh, when does Pokemon Journey start again? Or Heroes, whatever the fuck it's called on Netflix.
Well, yeah, you want the English dub one. Netflix already dropped more episodes. You want the Japanese one. I don't know. I think next episode actually drops. I think either this Saturday or Sunday.
Nah, I'd rather watch the English dub.
Yeah, for Pokemon, yeah.
I only watch Japanese for Dragon Ball.
Nah,
I'm not that diehard with Pokemon.
Look, I'm not diehard Pokemon fan either, but as long as Japan get their shit before me and I don't gotta wait until the shit get dubbed, I'll watch whatever the hell I can.
Yeah, okay. I guess. Well,
hey man, look, I'm still waiting for them to do a WWE true anime cartoon, just like they did the Japanese one where like they did New Japan one. That was the best thing ever.
Yo, we got George F in the chat. He said, Ultra Heels.
What's up, George? Are you living out there?
BX in the building.
BX, the detective?
Nah, the Bronx.
Yeah, I heard that shit yesterday.
Oh, yeah, Detective DX was going off on the It's Friday. They had one caller, and he destroyed that caller.
Game over, yeah.
He destroyed that one caller. I felt bad for him.
All right. In wrestling news, we had Hell in a Cell this past weekend. Wait. Bound for Glory was this Saturday, right?
Yeah, Bound for Glory Saturday.
I know I forgot something.
Hell was Sunday. And then NXT Halloween Havoc was fucking Wednesday.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll do Hell in a Cell first. I've totally forgot my information for Bound for Glory, but so we'll do Hell in a Cell first. All right, we kicked off, the kickoff show, which nobody watches, but R-Truth beat Drew Gulak, and then we kicked off the main card with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso in a Hell in a Cell I Quit match. And it went exactly as we thought it would. Roman Reigns beat on that boy once again.
Boy, he bit a Samoan beat down like he was their father. He was like, "Look, I told y'all, motherfuckers, stop walking outside without me with you."
But that's the point. He's the tribal chief. You do as he say. Don't shit move unless he say so.
And I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You know me. I don't give a fuck about Roman. Never cared. Heel, face. I don't give a fuck. But that match, I was like, bro, that's the best acting and best fucking script work he ever done in his life since he been in WWE.
Oh, and let me say the person that uses the censor button in the WWE production truck sucks. Because Jey Uso was cursing up a storm, and the bleep was like 5 seconds late every time.
I think Vince didn't give a fuck no more, bro, because that shit was so personal and so family oriented. I think Vince was like, look, man, if he misses this, fine, fuck it, let it be said.
Like there was like 3 different times Jey Uso, he was like, yo, fuck you, bro, fuck you, stop this shit, man. And then like 5 seconds later, then you would hear the beep.
Look, I'm not gonna lie though, the end result of that match went exactly as I thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
His brother was going to come out. His brother was going to try to be the moderator in between the family. And what did Roman do? He cried on the spot. I said, damn, bro, this nigga right here doing better than he ever done since he been on the roster.
Yep.
And what did he decide to do? Oh, yeah, he going to put Usos in a guillotine choke and choke his ass the fuck out. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That's how you do this. I ain't even seen a rivalry like this since the back in the Attitude Era.
It only took Paul Heyman to pull it off, but yes.
Yeah, it always take Paul Heyman. The man that been around that family says shit. All the motherfuckers were young, so the man know how to work a story, especially when it comes family oriented or something that looks like it should be personal as hell.
Mm-hmm. Elias beat Jeff Hardy by disqualification because Jeff Hardy decided to use a chair.
Yeah, well, Did you expect that match to go any longer or even be any worth watching?
No, not at all. Not in the
Yeah,
slightest.
so it went the way it should have went.
The Miz and Otis went exactly the way we expected it to. It was complete shit.
Yeah.
Although I didn't expect Tucker to be the reason Miz won. I saw the Tucker heel turn coming, but I didn't expect that to take place in this match.
I didn't expect for it to take place in the match either. And the sad thing is, I didn't even like the heel turn for that. I was like, it'd have been more better if he'd have heel turn and Otis would have lost to the Miz, and John Morrison would have told the Miz did it, and he'd have gotten in and beat him up. Okay, it'd have made more sense.
Yeah.
You turned on him for what purpose? Like, then they cut that little dumbass promo in the back, and then what? One day we come to find out, oh, Turkish not on SmackDown. He supposed to be drafted to Raw.
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of shit is this?
Yeah. They retcon the draft. As they do that every year. They retcon the draft. It's like, oh wait, we made a mistake. This person wasn't supposed to be there.
I don't get it, bro. I feel like it's still the Miz curse.
But now the Miz is now the third 2-time Money in the Bank holder, with CM Punk and John Moore Edge, but he won it in a one-on-one match. He didn't win the ladder match. So CM Punk is still the only person to win the ladder match twice.
Shit.
Because he is the best in the world.
Yeah, I see.
Moving on to the next Hell in a Cell match, which was for the Women's SmackDown Championship. We had Sasha Banks finally defeat Bayley. But apparently this isn't the end of the rivalry. Did you hear that?
I don't see why. I thought they said that Bayley was going to be stepping away for a while. So what's the purpose?
I heard the same thing too, but then I heard conflicting reports saying that they keep having Bayley antagonize Sasha for another month or two, but I don't know.
At the end of the day, we know what's going to happen. Sasha is the shortest title reign holder in WWE history for being there that long. What number is this for championship? What, 5, 6?
She has 5 Raw Women's Championships, and the longest one was a month, for 3 different times for a month.
But WWE consider it as, if you hold it consecutive times, like the length he held it without, counting the weeks on end that it goes by for each show.
Yeah,
it's 28 days for her whole entire title reign.
Yeah,
it's not even a full month for her whole title reign.
Because when
so what's the purpose?
If you add all of her title reigns together, it's like 105 days. Meanwhile, I think who was it? Becky Lynch. She has one championship for 360 days, I think.
Yeah.
So go figure.
360 days, but she had in full total the second longest reigning women's champion by 500 and something plus days.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to figure that shit out.
Yep.
I don't think WWE know how to count what considered as consecutive days.
Yeah, they don't.
Moolah consecutive days she was really wrestling every other night and putting the belt on the line. So yeah, she has the right to have that considered amount of days. But these motherfuckers are getting one match and then 3 weeks they're seen on TV without a match, and they still they're 200 something days. How the fuck are you still counting this without her just fighting for it?
Cause the way it works is when they do taping sessions as opposed to live shows, they'll try to count the day that was actually won versus the day that whoa, that was a burp. It was aired on TV. So you have that discrepancy between days. Especially back when they used to tape SmackDown on Tuesday. If somebody wanted a belt on Tuesday, but then you show it on TV on Friday, that's a difference of 4 days.
Because, to me, in my eyes, I feel like they need to revamp their counting day system. Because, we still count Kane. We counted Kane as the shortest, longest title reign until Daniel Bryan got kicked out of existence at WrestleMania, and then he lost his title reign at 15 seconds. So at this point now, WWE and their count of title reigns is more like AEW with their win and loss records. It don't really mean shit.
No, not at all. Well, what do you think of the match, though?
Let me tell you, that match. I'm not gonna lie. Every match that every match that Sasha Banks has had in that Hell in a Cell, I think those are the only time that she gives her all, and that's like the best she ever is at. Regular matches, it's just Sasha Banks. It's nothing really different.
Yeah, she flops like a fish. So jump on the deck and flop like a fish. SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, I'm sorry. I had a flashback.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. When Bayley was against that gate and Sasha came running up and gave her that knee to the face, I said, "Bro, you know her little double knees." I said, "I don't know how you're supposed to stop that at full force because she didn't keep her hands up. She didn't embrace or nothing. She just took like a full vagina to the face at like Mach 2.
Yeah.
How do you stop that? Like, that had to be the most realist shit that night. I said, damn, Sasha over here really trying to hurt somebody. Yeah, I think Vince in the back was like, hey, go ham.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what happens tonight.
Then we had Bobby Lashley defeat Dominik Dijakovic. I'm not calling him Slapjack. He beat Dominik Dijakovic.
First of all, I don't even know how that match even got started because I thought Hell in a Cell was going to be The Fiend versus fucking T-Bar or whatever the fuck that nigga name was. And then that shit, they taking on the challenge of Bobby Lashley for the United States title. Nigga, what? When did this happen?
Well, we come to find out that they redid what the Fiend, they rebooked the Fiend because now he's going against Randy Orton. So I guess that's what happened with that.
Yeah. Man, look, that was quick book. That was quick changeover because the motherfucker had just dropped the graphic of Bray Wyatt versus one of the niggas in there, and I'm like, okay, so I guess they fully made Bray Wyatt face now at this point. That makes no damn sense whatsoever.
But once again, after the match, Retribution tries to jump Bobby Lashley. Out comes the Hurt Business, and the Hurt Business runs off Retribution. So at the end of every episode of Raw or at every pay-per-view, the Retribution looks like a bunch of bitches when they're done. They're not booking Retribution good.
Look, it's sad because I really wanted Mustafa Ali to take that little group and run with it to make him look better, seeing how WWE has been treating him like trash.
Yep.
And all they did was they like, we're gonna give you 5 people, and now y'all are gonna treat us trash as a one unit.
Well, it's down to 4 people because Mercedes Martinez went back in NXT.
Well, no, you're right. It is 4.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can't count like WWE can't keep up storylines.
Bingo. Main event. Randy Orton, the Viper, beats the King of Claymore Country, Drew McIntyre, for the WWE Championship. And of course, Randy Orton had the longest match of the night at 30 minutes and 35 seconds.
Why would he not, sir?
Because that's what the fuck Randy Orton does. He has the longest match on every card. He's the new Triple H.
At this point now, seriously, he is. All he need to do is win the belt one more time or to tie with Cena?
No, one more. No, he's 2 behind because Cena's tied with Flair at 16. Randy's now tied with Triple H at 14.
But you count all between all Evolution, that's 50
yes.
heavyweight titles together.
Yep, you got 16, 14, and Batista at 6. Or is it 5?
The biggest nigga.
6.
The biggest dude in the group. The biggest dude in the group that they had the most praise for, the one that got the less title reigns.
Yeah, but he was injured like half of his WWE career, and then he left early.
Oh yeah, you talking about when he quit and threw that mic and it bounced above the rope?
Yeah. No,
Best night
he didn't
ever.
even throw it. He hit the mic drop, and it just bounced back up.
That nigga might drop that shit from Mars because that shit was a high ass bounce.
Yeah, it was.
I swear it was. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna lie. I think I relook at that shit like every couple of months. I'll be like, let me go watch when Batista quit just randomly, and he's sitting in that little wheelchair. I said, first of all, you was in a wheelchair. Nigga saying you couldn't walk. Who walked you into the ring and sat you back in that wheelchair?
Bingo. Now, when he quit the second time, where after Evolution lost to the Shield, I like that. That one was good too. I like that. That quit too.
You know what? That quit was better because that quit was more no longer kayfabe. It was like real life. Him like it looked like he really was quitting for real.
Yeah.
Like he was like, bro, look, y'all promised me a title shot. Y'all niggas gave me a triple threat, and I ain't win the belt. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, y'all have fun with this. I'm going home.
That one looked way more real. Yeah, I give you that. Bound for Glory. All I saw was Rich Swann and Eric Young. That's all I had time for. But
I'm not gonna lie. The battle, the mix like battle royal with the women and the guys, that was kind of dope for me. It was really weird because you know we had all the Impact guys there now. We had all the Impact women there now, and then Tommy Dreamer came out with his signature new look to show respect for the Legion of Doom, and I was like, I ain't gonna lie, he actually looked like he belonged with one of them niggas, so that actually fits in there.
You're talking about the Call Your Shot match?
No. He came out in the Battle Royal, face paint all like he was Animal from the Warriors. He been wearing it like crazy now because he even wore it again on Impact that just recently happened also, and now he has a vest that's made of leather that looks like Sami Callihan's, and it has the embroidered leather made spikes going across the shoulder and down the collar.
Okay.
I said, yeah, that's cool. But the thing of the night was James Storm music playing, and he came out.
Yeah, so he's not going back to WWE. He's not going to WWE, as we were talking about like a month ago. So that's the second time he's bullshitted the entire internet, thinking he's going to WWE, and he shows up on Impact.
You know what the sad thing is? I think at this point right now, him going to WWE would be a bad choice because NXT is in a place right now where if they added him, I feel like they wouldn't use him for anything good because, look, we got majority of half our good roster back.
Yeah.
And where's Tommaso Ciampa since he wrestled? Where's Velveteen Dream where he wrestled?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Damian Priest right now since he had that match and then had a little bit of fights? Didn't do nothing for a while. And then Fort Gargano. Well, now where's he going to be at?
Mm-hmm.
Like, all the people are getting put to the side for these other storylines, and they're not using nobody, but you changing people's names. You trying to make shit look different, but you're not using the people that you kept.
I forgot they started changing people's names again.
Yeah, you know what WWE is.
Riddle. What do you think of Riddle?
Look, I went to his Instagram page, and he said, hey, bros. He said, it's a name change, ain't nothing new. He said, besides, I go by Riddle more than anyway. And he's talking about Riddle more than anything else anyway, because Riddle's my real last name, so you can't really do nothing about that, regardless.
Yeah.
I said, he's the only person to say, hey man, it is what it is. That's my real last name, so I don't give a fuck what you call me. He know at the end of the day, people still gonna call him Matt Riddle, regardless.
Yeah. Let's see. Rhino ended up winning the Battle Royal match. He eliminated Sami Callihan last. Moose defeated EC3. Ken Shamrock beat Eddie Edwards.
Ken Shamrock beating Eddie Edwards was like an old man beating up on a preteen for saying something reckless. I swear to God, Ken Shamrock looked like that dad that comes. Like that dad that see his kids but don't live with his mom no more. And that nigga was like, yeah, mom a bitch. And she's like, I got something for that ass. Let me call your father over here.
Facts. The North retained the tag team titles over Motor City Machine Guns, the Good Brothers, and Ace Austin with Madman Fulton. Su Yung defeated Deonna Purrazzo. I didn't see that coming. I could have sworn Deonna Purrazzo was gonna
ready to war crazy.
Yeah. And the main event, which I really didn't see happening, somehow Rich Swann is now the World Heavyweight Championship. He defeated Eric Young.
First of all, I didn't even watch that match. I left and went to go watch something else with the family. And I went on Instagram and it was like, Rich Swann is heavyweight champion. I said, wait, hold the fuck up.
Yeah,
wait a minute, what?
Fuck?
I said, that's a bold move. Wow, I would not expect for y'all to give him that. But then you think about his impact. They give almost anybody a world title at this point now. Hell, we can go there and probably be stagehands and probably win the world title.
And like you were saying a couple weeks ago, Impact it's fan service.
Basically, it's what WWE wants to be but won't do.
Yeah.
Because guess what? guess what? Now Rich Swann champion. Now guess what? People want to tune in to watch when it comes on to see what happens. They're gonna watch Impact to see what happened with Rich Swann now. Because now he's world champion. Something nobody thought what the fuck was going to happen. But I ain't gonna lie. Out of all the Impact shit, that wrestling in your house shit that they got with all them wrestlers, I'm enjoying it for some reason. It's like Raw Underground for Impact because their little storyline they have up there it's just funny to me.
Please tell me that I saved. No, I didn't. Serena Deeb defeated Thunder Rosa at Primetime Live for the NWA Women's World Championship.
And guess what? Right after that match, it went on to Twitter. AEW and WWE is trying to fight to get her to come to one of their shows now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, well, there's also a rumor WWE is trying to get at her.
Look, I'm telling you right now, I don't want her to go to WWE. I like her the way she is, wrestling where she's at, like at random places. Because, she got that more exposure. But, once you go to WWE, if you're not at NXT, you're not shit. Look at Asuka.
Yep.
Went from star to NXT, baddest motherfucker on the face of the planet. Her and Ronda Rousey was like neck and neck. Got to the main roster, and now she just dances a lot and do stupid shit. I'm so confused.
Although, in my book, she's still the MVP of the empty arena era.
What is she? Let me tell you, if Charlotte was around, Charlotte would be the queen of the empty ringer era.
Yep. And in Ring of Honor news, this coming week we have the finals to the Pure Tournament. It's going to be Jonathan Gresham against Tracy Hot Sauce Williams.
I tell you that name right there, boy. That shit smooth as hell.
Hot Sauce.
We need Tracy Hot Sauce Williams to be a tag team with Orange Freshly Squeezed, so it could be Hot Sauce Freshly Squeezed.
Whatever happened to Pineapple Pete? Is he still on Dark?
Yes, he still is, and I don't understand. I just don't understand. Look, at this point right now, After Dark got more roster than fucking Raw, SmackDown, and NXT put together.
Yeah, they definitely use way more people.
They do. They use a lot of people. They grab almost every person from the independent circuit that ain't wrestling to come to Dark to wrestle. Because there's a couple of guys I follow that used to be at Pro Wrestling Magic that are taking photos at AEW arena in the back in the locker room, in their wrestling gear. And I'm like, damn, dude, is AEW just hey, bro, look, you ain't doing nothing. You want to wrestle on our show and get a quick buck or something?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck? I ain't gonna lie. That's what WWE should have been doing. WWE should have. I'm not gonna lie. This is the thing I want to see. Raw and SmackDown, there. NXT is gonna always be the top brand show for WWE. But I feel like WWE should just have that one little internet show just for YouTube or their WWE network or whatever, like they did before with NXT, and just go around and pick indie people to just wrestle so they can figure out after this pandemic shit happen who they're gonna pick and choose to get to come to their performance center to start training for real.
Uh-huh.
Instead of just going around picking random motherfuckers they hire and you be like, bro, I don't see this nigga wrestle 3 matches. Why the fuck did they pick him?
That's kind of what Triple H was doing 3-4 years ago, but he's definitely changed his strategy on talent picking.
Bro, his original strategy with talent picking was the best thing ever. He was saying William Regal, Paul Heyman, and Jared Briscoe out to indie wrestling matches, and these dudes would be in the back, and none of the wrestlers knew they was there, and they would watch their matches, and then as soon as they came through that rope, they were like, "Here go my card, give us a call. We'd like to have you to the Performance Center for some training."
Yep.
These dudes, they sent people that was real wrestlers that knew the business and seen real talent out to find these people. That's how Key Lee got found, like COVID, fucking Chris Hero. All these dudes were scouted out by William Regal and Jerry Briscoe in the back of this random indie set. Triple H was saying these dudes out all across the United States to just go to random shit to just find these guys. It was like, oh no, oh yeah, we heard of this dude, seen them. No, William Regal be following people like he's stalking them to see who can really be in NXT ready to wrestle and ready to do something. Now it's just like, yeah, the pandemic happened. They're like, yeah, we can't go out, so fuck it. We're just gonna start looking at word of mouth and start hiring people. Cause they just hired a new dude for WWE, and literally, people online were saying this dude so far has wrestled, I think, 30 indie matches since he started wrestling, and they hired him already. I said, dude, I've never even heard of this guy. So how the fuck you just hire him off that? And then I found 2 of his matches, and I was like, he's all right, but he's not like the next big thing, or I don't see nothing in him that could be pushed to being top talent on NXT. So why the fuck y'all just randomly hire this dude?
Yeah.
Tell you, bro, I need a job at WWE so I can start hiring niggas.
Word. Halloween Havoc. Now, I thought this was actually going to be a takeover event. I didn't realize it was just going to be. I didn't realize it was going to be regular, Wednesday night NXT. But they did that with Great American Bash, so whatever. It kicked off with Shotzi Blackheart spinning the Wheel of Death for the Johnny Gargano Damien Priest match. They got a Devil's Playground match. In layman's terms, it was a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Yeah, basically a fall count, fake ass hardcore match. I was like, wow, that's a cool name to say if you didn't know what that match already was.
Yes. So for some reason, Damien Priest lost the North American Championship after 2.5 months.
Yeah, it was short lived.
Yeah, because he won at Takeover 30, so that was that was SummerSlam weekend. So that was 2.5 months.
Yep. So I didn't see the purpose of pinning the belt on him if he was going to lose it because he was like probably the next top big thing.
So
either Cody and Keith Lee.
Either they're bumping him up to main title, or he's coming to main roster if they took it off him that fast. There's no reason he should have lost that fast, especially to put it back on Gargano, who's NXT veteran mainstay. So why would he lose to a veteran for a short reign? Like, okay, if let's say he held it for like 5-6 months, then he lost to Gargano, that would make sense. But this is weird.
It's the dumbest thing ever. I swear I don't even understand it. You gave your top big, but you only had three big top dudes in there. Yeah, Keith Lee, Dijakovic, and Damien Priest.
Yep.
Keith Lee got called up. Dijakovic got called up some bullshit. And I guess he just took it because it's a better pay raise at this point.
Mm-hmm.
They left Damien Priest by himself. I mean, NXT only had one top big guy. Why you take the belt off your top big guy that's left to put it on Gargano? Gargano has done it all in NXT. At this point now, he should be like John Cena. They don't need a belt because the man put on good matches when the title's on the line or not on the line. So
if it just so happens that they have to now strip Finn Balor, if they put the belt on Damien Priest, all is forgiven. But if he's still sticking around in NXT, then what the fuck did you do? Why?
I feel like they're gonna treat Damien Priest like they treat Velveteen Dream. They gave him such a big push, and then as soon as he lost his belt, that was like the end of that push. Now he just became a regular guy that just shows up and wrestles.
Yeah. Next up,
and that's what hurts my heart, bro.
Next up, Pat McAfee showed up again with Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. They came out to cut a promo. They came out to cut a promo. Kyle O'Reilly came out to face them, and he had a little backup. Well, he thought he had some backup. Pete Dunne came out with 2 steel chairs, and Pete Dunne
came out looking kind of ripped. COVID treated him well while he was in quarantine.
My dude at work was like, "Yo, why is he so thin?" I was like, "Dude, no, you're not looking good enough. He's in great shape. He's never looked in that great of shape."
That man came to the roster with that little bear tattoo on his knee, and he was shaped like a bear. That nigga had the bear belly and all, and was still putting on good matches.
Yeah.
Now this nigga lean. Oh my God, I want to see the matches he put on now.
Yeah. So Pete Dunne ended up pulling a Seth Rollins once Kyle O'Reilly turned his back, hit him with the chair, and now we have the formation of what I'm calling Team #for the brand. Led by Pat McAfee.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I do not like Pat McAfee. I just don't, because I just don't.
Neither do I.
You don't like, what do you call it? I don't like Pat McAfee for the simple fact that he talks as much shit as he do, and I feel like he really can't back it up until he had that match with Adam Cole. But I feel like, seeing how he been in sports and done a lot of shit, he's one of them rare people that you like, oh yeah, he will never be good as a wrestler, and he proved it that he could be a wrestler.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't like his personality as a human being more than anything else.
Okay, the fact that it's his real personality bothers me. But in terms of him being a wrestler, it works because he's a fucking jerk, and that's what you need in a heel, a fucking jerk.
Now, do this set up
War games. That's exactly what I said.
Now, this is the thing. We saw Pat McAfee in a one-on-one. That's great. Woo, you did your thing. That's cool. That's a one-on-one. You had somebody there that can basically catch you and do the things because he's irrelevant. Now you get into a ring and it's gonna be 8 of you, and now it's chaos because you really can't control a chaos match with that many people because shit might not go right. Can he pull it off? It's the real thing.
Now I feel like the 8-man would be easier because you have 7 other people there. If he gets lost, he'll just like tap somebody like, yo, what do I do next? Because obviously they're experienced in wrestling. They know the match layout. They should be able to whisper him really fast. Okay, this is your next spot. I feel like that would work.
But like I'm saying, can he pull it off though? Do you see him making that match as good as the rest of the previous War Games?
I don't think he'll be an integral part of the match, but I say he will hold his own.
That's fair enough. All I'm hoping is he don't do a moonsault on the top of the cage.
Oh God, no.
That's the only thing that scares me. Because if he gets hurt, then this whole storyline is gone. It's over. There's no need to continue this shit.
Well, if you think about it, he replaced Ridge Holland because it was supposed to be Ridge Holland versus Undisputed Era. But he blew out both legs like a month ago.
They go ahead and pull the Vince McMahon slide into the ring.
Doof, doof, doof.
Just tear both your quads and sit there and look stupid.
Yeah. Let's see. Escobar had a great match against Jake Atlas.
Bruh, I love Escobar.
Because I left the room and then I came back in the middle of the match. I was like, yo, this match is popping.
Bruh, that match, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, Escobar NXT is what they needed. Like if 205 Live was still a thing in NXT and it didn't go to Raw, SmackDown bullshit, had their own show, and they had their original roster of everybody, Lilo Rush and all of them, bruh, he'd have been a perfect, intricate player. In the hell, I'd love to see. Wait, was he? He wasn't in the Cruiserweight Classic, was he?
I don't think so.
Can you imagine if he'd have been a part of Cruiserweight Classic and made it to the finals?
Oh, word. Yep.
Bro, that'd have been a popping ass match. I see big things with him, but at the same time, once you see big things with somebody and Vince see it, then they become a Berto Del Rio.
No, they become Andrade.
Oh God,
they ruined Andrade. Oh my God.
The only reason Andrade is still there and still surviving is because he dated Charlotte.
Yes, he sticks his penis in Charlotte every once in a while. Yes.
Yeah, so that's the only reason why he's still around. Because if him and Charlotte break up, that's it for him.
It's a wrap.
He about to become Maven.
He better keep laying that pipe right. Next up, we had
look right now. What he should do, he should go ahead and put that ring on it and call it a day.
Well, yeah, she's already been divorced once, so she's got to get divorced 3 more times to catch up to Rick. Anyway,
just like her daddy.
Wait, no. She's been divorced twice already.
Yes, twice.
Twice, yeah. Okay. Yeah, she needs a 3rd ex-husband. All right. Dexter Lumis versus Cameron Grimes in a House of Horrors. No, I'm sorry. Not a House of Horrors match. That was that bullshit with Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. This was a Haunted House of Terror match. What the difference is, I don't know.
You want to know what different was? It wasn't just 2 people. They got extras to be zombies.
I think that was the only difference.
But I'm not gonna lie though, for Dexter Lumis and his little persona, technically that I can see that being his regular match.
Yeah. Because he's like the most friendliest serial killer.
Bruh, he's literally a wrestling Dexter.
Well, that's why he's named Dexter.
See? Oh my God! I hope they never call him up to the main roster. Cause they call him to the main roster. All they're gonna do is make him be either a bullshit version of Kane or one of the Ministry. He's gonna have to be somebody like that because there's no way they can bring him to the roster and change the persona because it won't fit him at all.
Yep. Now,
or they could do like look, or they could do like everybody else. They could bring him Cesaro and Shinsuke and put him with Cesaro because for some reason they put everybody with Cesaro.
Now, my favorite match of the night: Rhea Ripley and Raquel Gonzalez. Oh my God, them big girls can go.
Every day I see Rhea Ripley, the more and more I understand why her husband got married to her. Boy,
baby, he's being mean to me. Go beat him up.
Right. She is. Boy, let me tell you, I was so interested in this match. I was like, boy, listen here. I hope somebody hack into their phones.
And this is Raquel's first, like, legit singles match, right? Because she's just been in a bunch of squashes.
Technically, no. This is her first single match on TV, really, actually.
Oh,
like,
really?
That was like, yeah, this is her first single match on TV that was, like, legitimate. She's done a lot of NXT house shows, like everybody else has done. That's never been taped. But normally she's been taped as, like, being, like, the China and the Nicole Bass type of person. Just the big chick that's there to help out the little chick.
Yeah.
That's all she's been. This is the first time they gave her a match against somebody of her stature that is at the same playing field as her.
Yeah. This was like Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Because this was just two big dudes beating on each other.
Bro, for Rhea Ripley to be the age she is and being this good,
yeah,
boy,
yeah,
I need her. Like, I want her on the main roster, but then you look at the main roster and how they treat the women division now, because, you know, they don't have Becky Lynch. Charlotte's not there.
Yeah.
They're not doing live shows. It would defeat the purpose. But this was like, they used Rhea Ripley and they did like an Evolution, Evolution 2. Oh my God, boy,
Word.
She would thrive. You put her against Charlotte, that would be like the match of the night.
Yeah, well, WrestleMania, they were, to me, they were the match of the weekend. Well, the legit match, because to me the best thing was the Boneyard, but in ring, that was the best match all weekend.
It really was. There's people I really want to see her face in a real match that's like on the main roster, but the way they treat them on the main roster is like, damn, I don't really want to see her fight them. Like, I would love to see her fight Asuka in NXT. I like to see her fight NXT Asuka. That would have been a good ass hardcore match.
Yeah.
I'd love to see her fight like Sasha Banks. If Sasha Banks was still there, that'd have been a fucking iron. That'd have been the second women Iron Man match right there.
Mm-hmm.
To see that, but if you put her to the main roster, you're right. She's going to be the female Brock Lesnar because they don't got fucking Ronda Rousey, and they're just going to use her to the point that they can't use her no more. And the only people she can face on the roster right now that will put any threat of any kind of threat right now, if it ain't Nia Jax, it's going to be Sandra Lace. And I don't want to see her fight neither one of them two motherfuckers up there because they don't even get TV time like they should at this point. So why the fuck would you put them against them?
Yep. Jumping over to AEW, we had the continuation of the World Title Eliminator tournament. We had Hangman Page against Wardlow. I love Wardlow.
That was a decent match.
I love Wardlow. That was a decent obviously match. You can see he's inexperienced, but he makes up for it in athleticism and just not fucking up. I haven't seen a fuck up from him yet.
Well, you probably not gonna see a fuck up from him yet for so fact that he don't get as many matches to catch a fuck up. Exactly. And that's how you're supposed to do it. If you know your person is athletic and you know that they haven't had that many matches, that's how you're supposed to treat your wrestler. Like, that's what WWE should look at that and start taking into consideration of that shit. Like, you know you got a big dude, you know he's athletic, but you know you might get a fuck up here and there. You don't put him in a match every fucking week with somebody.
Yep. Because it feels special every time he wrestles.
Yes. He has the Brock Lesnar effect.
Yep.
When he shows up, you're entertained to watch it, but you don't look forward to seeing him wrestle every week or see him on TV every week ready to fight. You see him on TV just to stand there and be what he is, a big guy as a bodyguard.
Yeah, now I've judged AEW for having Wardlow lose, but he looks good in his losses. It's not like he lost stupidly to, the lesser man. Like, he'll go out, he'll kick ass, and then somehow the smaller, smarter babyface will find a way to win, which is how you beat a monster heel.
Basically, not like Braun Strowman, you build a monster heel and then you get him, he gets beat by everybody on the card that, should not be beating him.
Yeah.
Or, you do Keith Lee and you get a untraditional sit up low blow from a head.
Yeah.
And then you lose a match to what was that? A pig boot?
Yep.
What I was thinking?
Yeah. And on the other side of the bracket, we had Kenny Omega defeat Pentagon. I'm just going to call him Pentagon. Fuck the new name. It's Pentagon. Now, Pentagon lost to his brother last week. However, Rey Fenix injured himself, so now Pentagon is replacing Rey Fenix. Even though,
wait, what?
Oh, you forgot that about last week? Rey Fenix won last week. Now, even though when they started the tournament, they said any time limit draws, both people are eliminated. So why did Kenny Omega not get a free pass to the next round?
Because I guess they didn't want to have that and let that be the thing. I guess they really wanted that match to be on TV.
I guess. Because they had already established a rule if there's not a
rule and they don't never follow.
If there's not a clear winner, the other person advances. Whatever. What else? Oh, Matt Sydal came back. He had a match against Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston beat that ass.
Like always.
Yep. And what was the other match? The other match was Cody versus Orange Cassidy. I missed that because my cable was being stupid.
It's all right. It was Orange Cassidy. Come on now. You know how this match went.
So what was it like a repeat of last time except Cody won clean?
Yep, basically.
Okay, so I didn't miss anything. All right.
Nope.
Little random news through the last week. Apparently, Netflix is having a documentary produced by Bill Simmons on Vince McMahon.
Well, we know that's gonna be a whole bunch of bullshit and lies, like his job. So
yeah. WWE and Bill Simmons is producing a multi-part Netflix documentary series on Vince McMahon. It will be one of the highest budgeted Netflix documentaries in history.
Man, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I want to watch it. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's probably gonna be bullshit.
I want to see how bad they're gonna lie. That's why I'm watching it, because they can lie to the general public, but the wrestling community is gonna watch it and be like, bullshit, a lot of bullshit.
Documentaries are usually pretty black and white.
I think that's the reason why I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it because I know there's gonna be bullshit.
Yeah,
that's why I want to watch it.
Yeah, I want to watch the bullshit because they're usually very black and white to the fact that either this guy was a good guy or a bad guy. Like, that's how documentaries paint people, like very simple strokes.
Yeah.
So I can imagine them turning Vince McMahon into this inspirational Steve Jobs type and not show like the horrors and shit.
Oh, did you see Braun Strowman's tweet a couple days ago? He was like, "Oh, I'm never gonna wrestle for anybody else if I can't wrestle anymore, or if WWE lets me go. That's just the end of my career. I love Vince McMahon. He saved my life. Yada yada." I was like, "Are you serious?"
Oh yeah, because they did that little documentary thing on Braun Strowman, and Braun Strowman told everybody on how he felt in the company and how he think he wasn't being used the way that he should have been used, and he did ponder about killing himself. And Vince pulled him to the side and talked to him on a every other show basis to get him where he's at now. So he thanked Vince for saving his life. Mm-hmm. I said, "What was Vince at when all the other wrestlers was going through that same shit?"
He could have saved Chris Benoit.
Word, could have saved Chris. Could have saved anybody, bro. He could have saved a lot of motherfucking wrestlers. Like he could have saved Eddie. As much as people as he did, if he could have saved them just by talking to them like he do these people now. Like, nigga, don't try to make up for your mistake now with new wrestlers, with your past wrestlers had the worst shit ever. Like, you had that whole bad conflict with Ultimate Warrior and Bret Hart, and it took you how long before you could finally like say you were sorry for the shit that happened? Hell, the shit with Kurt. Remember what he did to Kurt?
Yep.
Go medals don't mean shit here. And then what the first thing he did when he got Kurt back? Ran up and gave him a hug like he came back from the war. Nigga, what the fuck? Did you not remember what you said? Like, things you say don't leave wrestlers, bro. You put a bad taste in their mouth when you say shit like that and then let them go.
Now, here's a little financial news. WWE reports a net income for quarter 3, $48.2 million. So July, August, and September, WWE made $48.2 million. In only 9 months through the end of September, 2020 has been the most profitable year in WWE history.
Wow.
So October, November, December, they can blow off all the pyro they want and it will make a fucking difference because they've already made more money than they've ever made.
Is that saving money from like renting out venues?
Yes.
No wonder.
Yes.
Yep.
Renting out venues, doing big pay-per-views with all the extra lighting and LED boards, all the fireworks.
Because WrestleMania alone runs like 60 million.
Wrestlers.
Yeah, that might be the end.
Yeah, like letting go all their
touring,
wrestlers, letting go a lot of their talent, letting go talent that's been there forever that was getting high paid. Yeah, everything he's been doing literally led them up to where they at right now.
Yo, this might be the end of touring or like.
This year's total revenue, $221.6 million.
Wow.
That's from January through September. So
can we talk about some other news, sir?
Okay. I
Can we talk about
Twitch? Is that
yes, and they shut down everybody's stream.
Yeah, I have a couple of people's tweets. I have a couple of people's tweets to read.
AJ put out his tweet, and his tweet sounds so heartbreaking. Cesaro put out his also.
I have it right here. AJ Styles, I want to thank you all for the great memories on Mixer and Twitch. I will cherish these memories, and I love every one of you that have made this possible and supported me. As many of you know, WWE is making some changes that involve streaming. We will see what the future holds in that regard. Are you cracking another one open, Marv?
You can hear it?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I heard that Stone Cold crack right there.
With that being said, I will be suspending the Styles Clash stream. This isn't goodbye, but this is see you sometime in the future. We will leave the Discord open, but since it won't be monitored, we will be making changes. Chris or I will let you know what that looks like once we figure it out. If you see me at any of the arenas or wherever, be sure to let me know you're a part of the phenomenal family. Again, this isn't the end. This is just a pause. Here's Mia Yim. Sorry, guys. No more stream for the time being. Thank you for making these difficult months manageable. It's not goodbye. It's see you later.
I think the only person in WWE that said the most about this is Paige.
Oh, yeah, because she's still streaming.
Went off. Yeah, she went off. She literally told them, fans, WWE is canceling all our Twitch and all our third parties. She said, but on Saturday, we're just going to fuck it up and do whatever the fuck we want because I don't care. And also, I've been looking into this unionizing thing with a unionizing lawyer. Yep. I'm not giving up on this fight to have the right to do what I want. See how I broke my neck twice with this company and have not seen no kind of she said see no kind of like recommends or reparations for anything that happened since she broke her neck twice with the company.
And she shouldn't expect to.
But she's the most hurt because what did WWE do when she broke her neck? They gave her another job, and her streaming was her other job. Because guess what? WWE not going to use her on TV no more. They're not going to use her in the back. They don't have Talking Smack. They didn't have Talking Smack with her. They got rid of the backstage program that she was on. Like, you're basically giving her small jobs and then flying her off of small jobs. But you want to keep her there for what purpose? You're not giving her no bigger roles. She's not helping out the women's division. So what's the purpose of her having? Her stream is the only thing she has left to keep her interacting with WWE fans, and you're trying to take it away from her? That's like the dumbest thing ever.
And of course, they're not stopping Xavier Woods.
They not gonna stop being wood. You know why? Because the New Day brings money, even though they're not together. Still stupid. And I found out the reason why Big E's getting this push.
Okay.
Daniel Bryan is the reason why he's getting this single push.
Respect to Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan sat down and talked to Big E and told him, "Look, the group is everything. It's always gonna go down in history as a Hall of Famer group." He said, "No matter what." He said, "But you have to think about it. You going down the Hall of Fame as a group. Don't you want to be a Hall of Fame also by yourself at least once?"
Mm-hmm.
And Big E has been talking to Daniel Bryan ever since. So he put out a thing saying he thanked Daniel Bryan for talking to him and giving him the push in the back and letting the high up see that even though he's part of New Day, he's also more than the New Day. Even though he still considers himself part of them, he also can be more by himself. Like they didn't believe him, like when they had him the first time, they didn't believe in him. He can be more. They just got to give him a chance. So Daniel Bryan is the reason why Big E is getting such the push he is.
Now, isn't Daniel Bryan like part-time working with the creative team anyway?
Yeah, he's working part-time creative team on SmackDown, and Edge is working part-time with the creative team on Raw.
Oh, I know what I didn't talk about. Did you happen to catch Walter versus Dragunov this week?
No, I actually missed it. I was gonna watch that actually.
Go watch that. I haven't seen a good Walter match. Well, I guess because Walter hasn't been wrestling, but great match from Walter and Dragunov.
Walter and them damn chops, boy. Him and Keith Lee scares me.
And oh no, I saw a meme today. Who would you rather get chopped by, Walter or Drew McIntyre?
Shit, man, can I get another option? Can I join the Kiss My Ass Club? Because I'd rather join that shit. I'll tell you right now, if I had to get chopped from anybody, I'm not getting chopped by neither one of them. But if you had to get chopped by somebody, Dar, who would you take? Drew McIntyre, Walter, or Danny Math?
I knew you were going to say Danny Math. So I think the option is I'm going to be a bitch, and I'm going home.
I retired from wrestling today. I want to be like Wade Barrett. I want to be a side announcer.
Yes.
Because I'm not getting slapped by neither one of them two motherfuckers. Them chops, boy.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like they'll stop your heart.
Yeah, I rather live.
That was the other thing. That was the other thing I had to do. Oh shit! Can I pull it up in enough time, real quick?
Yeah, we got a couple.
Did you hear about the wrestler that died in the indie ring that was 26, the luchador?
No, I did not.
Okay, so apparently there's this luchador. I am not going to try to say his name. I'm going to butcher it. It's fucked.
Okay.
Basically he had a match and he passed away in the ring, and this is probably 3 to 4 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he got chopped in the chest twice. He ate the 2 chops like he's supposed to.
Right.
When the other luchador went to ran off the room, get a drop kick, he collapsed on the floor and died right there.
Damn.
26-year-old died of a heart attack.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm not gonna lie, Rey Mysterio posted something, Andrade posted something, most of all Lucha House Party posted something. He was supposed to be the next big and upcoming thing in the luchador world at 26. They was calling him the next big thing too, and he didn't even make it.
Damn, that sucks.
And also, let's talk about one more thing before we go. Did you see the dude that did the backyard wrestling that jumped off the second turnbuckle?
Yeah, yep. Those, oh my God, yo. His legs. Marv. Okay.
Hold up. Why you telling Marv? I'm gonna send it to his Instagram so he can see it.
This guy,
word. Send it over.
He was standing on the ropes, right? He jumped down. His knees, instead of squatting, he squatted forward with his knees. His feet touched his nipples.
Oh my God. I haven't even seen it yet. Hold on.
Oh!
His feet touched his nipple. His toes touched his nipples. That's not supposed to happen.
Oh shit!
Now this is the thing, though.
Why are they reacting so calmly to it? Like they just. Oh my God.
Now, this is the thing about it. Joey
Yo,
Janela,
the ref doesn't react.
No.
Look.
Well, I
Joey
guess it's
Janela
backyard.
put out
I guess.
tweet. Look, Mark, Joey Janela put out a tweet saying, "We saw the video, we laughed, we joked." He said, "But this is the one time that brother in arms in the indie circuit needs help, and he has a GoFundMe page. Dude, he broke both his legs by the knee so bad that his medical bills is $200,000.
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeesh.
Easy. And it's gonna be more than that once he has to go to rehab.
That was brutal. Yo, they didn't even react to it. Like I maybe I'm missing something. The guy he was wrestling against and the ref wearing the Slipknot mask.
Bro, like what do you do? Like what do you say? Because it was something that like you about to start a match, you just jump on the rope and all of a sudden your knees just say, you know what, fuck you today, we quit, and it just collapse on you. How do you react fast enough? Because that's just something that I think they were like, wait a minute, wait, hold up. His knees just go back for real?
That happens
like,
to
he didn't even react.
That happens to firefighters and garbage truck guys that don't bend their knees when they're riding on the back of the truck.
Yeah.
When the truck hits a bump, that can happen to you.
Yep.
So that's fucking nuts.
Early 2000s, college football championship game. Maurice Claret of Ohio State.
I think I know this one. Yeah.
He's going for he's trying to dive forward. Person, helmet, directly into his knee.
Bang.
Same thing. It bent completely back. He basically kicked himself in the chin with his foot.
Bro, that shit's scary, bro.
But the thing is, his didn't break at the knee. His broke in the middle of the calf. His leg was just literally dangling. Yeah, it was bad.
Bad.
Now the only thing that sucks for this wrestler is, even if those shits get fixed, even do rehab, he's never going to be the same to ever wrestle again.
Oh no, he's not even going to be able to live the same.
No.
That's rough.
Like his whole world changed literally in a matter of like 30 seconds.
Yep.
It literally took 12 seconds for him to do that and just snap those. Like I understand Xavier Woods when he said, "Yeah, my Achilles fucked up. The doctor told me, oh yeah, it'll take me 15 minutes to fix." It didn't even feel the same.
Mm-hmm.
There's a knees. That's not a year of feel the same. That's like majority of the rest of your life, because the older you get, the worse it is for to try to heal.
Oh yeah,
that's never gonna be the same. Like his wrestling career is over. So when you get to the big leagues, that they could kiss that dream goodbye.
Yep.
Cold nights. When cold nights happen, you feel that pain in your knees.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a rough one.
I guess we're gonna end it on that note.
Scary ass note over here.
Yep. I have been a Darth Messiah, the Dark Side Savior, always and forever on his worst behavior. Alex?
Yeah, you know me, I'm Alex the motherfucking Hill.
Good night, Gnarly Marv.
Good night, Ultra Heels.
We out.